Hey, you know what? I know we talked about a schedule and we talked about the topics right now, but right now I need 27 seconds to put everybody on notice. My franchise is back. Just so you know. I get it. Like I get like going to the lottery, waiting for the ball to drop. Where am I going to pick? 1-5, wham. What am I going to do? Trade out. Okay, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to my GM. He knows what he's doing. He's 9 steps ahead. He's in 2024. It's 2022. If you don't have Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey in your backcourt, with all due respect, and this is our podcast, so I can say this, shut the fuck up. All right, because we are here.
You were cooking up such a great clip, and then you had to go there. Really? Like that was an elite clip for Twitter and for every Pistons fan everywhere. And then you had to go there. Really?
Can't you just bleep me out?
That's so much extra work. I'm not doing that. We're a PG-13 podcast. I think you can say that word. You're right. The Pistons are back, Cart.
We're back. Are we not back?
So we're so back. First of all,
we're back.
The other thing here is like everyone was freaking out. Oh my God, they only got a 2025 first rounder for Jeremy Grant. What? And what did I tell you, Cart? What was the voice note I sent you? It's the move before the move.
Troy Weaver loves making moves on draft night, and he needed to do that to have his full arsenal on draft night. And you know what? Even me, I didn't see that coming because that boy made moves.
So what we have to start doing as Pistons fans is we have to start seeing what we don't see coming. Because like you said, that's Troy Weaver living in 2024. We have to catch up to him. And I think I was almost there because I essentially told you word for word, like, this is what Troy does. Go back the last 3 off seasons. He makes a move first that makes no sense and looks like we lost. And then 7 days later, it was a move that helped us swindle like 3 teams. He's done it every offseason, and it continues to happen. It results in the Pistons getting their guy at 5, Jaden Ivey, which had nothing to do with the trade, and then getting their other guy, Jalen Duren, with the 13th pick from Charlotte. They also acquired Kemba Walker for 5 minutes. I reacted live on the Field of 68 show. Shambles. And then once I realized that Troy Weaver did it again, there was some celebrations happening live. Look, the only thing that feels off to me here, Cart, is that you and I have been adamant as college basketball guys and as Big Ten guys all season long that Keegan Murray's a better pro than Jaden Ivey, and that Jaden Ivey's not going to be a superstar in the NBA. And then as soon as the Kings took Keegan Murray, you and I were all in on Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, I mean, we got the next Ja Morant. We really did.
He's Russell Westbrook, right? He's prime Derrick Rose with a jumper and more tears.
I really do hate though that now, because like I still think Keegan Murray is going to be an unbelievable pro.
Not in Sacramento.
No chance.
It's who's the last guy that De'Aaron Fox is the best guy they've drafted ever. And Halliburton was looking that way, and then they ruin it. Like careers go to die in that franchise. I'm sorry.
That sucks. We love Keegan. That's our guy.
I think you got to have some like transcendent star shit to you to survive in Sacramento. Keegan to me seems like a guy who's just going to get swallowed up by the ineptitude and spit out. Like, pause. I love Keegan. I hope it works out, but I don't know. As much as I still adamantly believe Jaden Ivey can't go left, can't make decisions in the half court, won't willingly defend, and I don't buy his jumper, I'm all in because I think that Cade covers up for all of those things. Like Jaden Ivey can't play point, fine. He doesn't need to. Jaden Ivey's not an elite shooter, fine. We're going to get him on like people will leave him open. Cade's going to draw 2. He'll cut and he'll dunk on people's heads. Like what we need Jaden Ivey to do is be elite in transition, which he is. He's probably the second best guy in the world at that right now out of college. And he needs to defend willingly. And apparently Troy Weaver told him that. He said, we think you have the tools to be an elite defender, which is accurate. He never has been even a good defender, and that's in here. And it seems like Jaden Ivey's taking that seriously because this is a franchise that apparently he would cry for 48 hours straight to play for. Can we talk about those tears, Cart?
I really don't want to.
I think we have to. You give the positive spin first.
It's an emotional thing.
It's a super emotional moment. The draft night tears, I'm all for. Draft night tears, more power to you. It's incredible. Who am I to tell you how to feel when your life's dreams have been accomplished? The 30 hours later tears when your mom's given a jersey.
And your grandfather that passed away, you get his jersey and you get your dad's jersey. Like, good Lord. I mean, get real, Professor Emotions. Like, who are you?
I mean, there's a little like Pat Bev crying in the play-in game energy here, is there not? Like, you and I, we're coming from people who have psychoanalyzed Jaden Ivey at every step. Like, we've said he's pouty. We've said he's a little, like, he plays entitled. I think that's fair to say. He plays like an entitled player / person. This is a kid who was born with keys to gyms at the professional and college level, and he's still a raw player. And it's a little off to me that the dude who is the projected 4th overall pick in this draft, an absolute lock to go in the top 5, is crying like nobody believed he could do this. A little bit, like,
okay, but also he's coming from a spot where he was not highly recruited. He was not.
Compare it to like Marjan Beauchamp, though, who was literally homeless a few years ago. Like, those tiers make sense. If that,
okay, but also like if we're talking about all right, now we're gonna get into a whole thing about Marjan Beauchamp, because he made some choices that got him to that point. Unfortunately, it's a great story that he got to this point, but also there were some bumps in the road. It's good seeing these stories. I'm good with the emotions. Honestly, I'm all good with all of that. If he's still crying when he gets introduced, then maybe like, all right.
That's what I'm worried about, is where do we draw the line? Like, he's now 2 for 2 in public appearances.
He can cry every game if he gets buckets.
We're fine with that. Like, he just run down the floor with tears streaming down.
Well, he just played in Matt Painter's offense with a bald 2-guard and 2 7-footers in the paint. He's emotional. I'd be emotional too. He's free.
Yeah, we're not going to blame Painter. I still think it's on Ivy for the deficiencies here. I think the man has only hooped outdoors at houses that have granite countertops. I don't want to hear the tears because you couldn't believe you were drafted. Like, I would much rather, if you want to cry on draft night, that's cool. By night 2, though, I want to see, like, you've already locked in. You've been in the, remember, like, Cade was drafted and he was in the gym the next morning. I'd love to see Jaden Ivey do that.
Cade's a father and a vegan.
I hope that wears off on Jaden's off.
I hope it does too. All I'm saying is there's a lot of people out there who grew up with granite countertops that are now podcasting, and some are in the NBA.
That was a direct shot between my eyes. Damn it!
It's me too. I had granite countertops.
It's true. It's true. Nothing against granite countertops, by the way. Nothing against it.
They're very nice.
I'm just saying. The last thing Pistons wise is this is along the lines again of my Ivy concerns. I am concerned about the personalities in general we're after right now, and Mr. Miles Bridges comes into that.
RTB.
Because as much as I would absolutely love, and it's the League Pass Team of the Year, a Cade, Ivey, Bay, Bridges, Duren lineup, that sounds fantastic. We've also got a vegan, a crier, a man who's probably sipping lean at halftime. I think Saddiq Bey is just a weirdo. I'm just going to call him a weirdo. And then Duren's like a powerhouse gym member. And that's very conflicting, right? Like, right now, if you just threw like Isaiah Stewart and Saddiq Bey and Cade in a room together, like, I think they're honestly just like head down working, quiet personalities. But now we're throwing a dude who cries every 5 seconds and a dude who is legitimately high right now into the mix. That scares me.
Okay, first of all, every top 10 NBA player is high at some point during the season. That's a fact.
Yeah, but not everyone, as they're entering free agency, has everyone in his circle being like, I just took shrooms, we're going to Detroit. Like,
that's fire. If your 4-man can't rap, then your basketball team stinks. That's my theory.
I fear a little bit for Miles. I do. I love Miles. You know this. Miles is my favorite Michigan State Spartan ever.
To me, Charlotte is closer to Miami. So we're getting them farther away from there.
Yeah, just back in, like, I don't want Miles comfortable is my fear. I want Miles really uncomfortable. If Miles is too, like, Miles right now thinks he's getting a max from any team in the league.
He is.
Not if he continues Instagramming lean.
Timofey Mozgov got a max contract. Anything is possible in this world.
We're so close to the precipice, Cart. We can't blow it with chaos. If we just blow it with bad basketball, that's fine. If we blow it by shooting our load too fast with chaos, I have problems.
If you want lean to come between you and winning, that's on you. On the other hand, lean ain't gonna stop me. If you're gonna put the orange thing in the 10-foot thing, lean all you want. He averaged 20 last year.
But what if he's capable of 27 and it's the lean? Like, what is this? Is Stephen A. Smith? Stay off the lean. Come on. I don't know. Or we could just roll out with like lean with it, rock with it as our team song next year.
Wow, that's bad. Now that's bad vibes.
Is that bad?
Yes.
What do you think Jaden Ivey's favorite song is?
Lights by Ellie Goulding.
That's really bad.
That's a fire song.
That's Coach K, whatever they're called.
You've seen TikTok? When the lights come.